Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Dex Versus.
What's up? I'm Alex.
I'm PokeKellz.
And today, let's just take a minute because this is kind of a confusing,
You used my favorite guy.
You used my favorite guy. Sound like Hamsar. Let's explain this theme a little bit, just because it's a little bit confusing. So it's called the Pure Type Battle. And what we did was we put all the names of all the types into a hat, and we just randomly drew out six each, like one after the other. So I got Fighting, Normal, Ground, Electric, Ice, and Bug.
And I got Steel, Rock, Poison, Psychic, Water, and Ghost.
Great. So,
We both used our favorite evolution, too.
Yeah, great. Perfect. And you used a legendary Pokemon.
There is literally no other pure Steel type, so joke's on you.
The joke is on me. All right.
Well, he is your you, so I figured that's okay, right?
Yeah, he's fine. I'm not super worried about it. It seems like you kind of got the raw end of the deal anyway.
I have a lot of types that are weak to a lot of the popular types and the types that you got.
Great. So let's jump on in.
All right. Sounds fabulous.
So I'm starting with Hitmonlee.
I'm starting with Gigalith.
This is inspired by Jimmy's Hitmonlee that he's been training forever and ever and ever now. Mm-hmm. And we'll see how it goes.
Basically, Gigalith is often referred to as a suicide lead, which I'm not using that with him because I feel like with the team that I have to keep as many people alive as possible. He's usually paired with an explosion set, but I'm going to try to give him something that's got a little bit more lasting power. The Hitmonlee's used Endure, so that gave me time to set up with my Stealth Rock. So now it's time for me to try something else a little bit different. So we'll see.
I kind of tipped my hand a little early. I wasn't expecting you to do an entry hazard. No, but that's okay. We did all right.
Yoi!
So, this Hitmonlee has a very, very specific strategy, and hopefully I'm going to be able to show it off to you guys today. Were you here when we were talking about it earlier?
I don't believe so. What was the...
I'll tell you about it after we fight. How about that?
Sounds good. All right, let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and did you see the berry that I used? That was a cool berry.
The Enigma Berry.
The Enigma Berry.
That's
with a super effective move. It restores a fourth of your health afterwards. So
I remember originally getting that berry from a Darkrai giveaway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
definitely. So yeah, that's where that originally came from. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to.
Let's do it. Hitmonlee has pretty cool stats. He's got really powerful attack for what he is. Oh!
Woo!
Oh!
Yow!
All right, and I imagine your ability is sturdy then?
I don't know, man.
So Hitmonlee's thing is that he's pretty fast already to begin with. He's got like 300 speed.
Oh man!
But
That's good.
the berry that I had is the Lychee berry, which activates when I have low health, and it boosts my attack one stage. So he has very powerful attack. He has 1 HP right now. He's got Reversal, which is a fighting type move, and Stab move with 300 power right now.
Gotcha.
With Stab, and that's like kind of the whole deal with this dude right now.
Sure.
So I am just gonna try and sweep you.
Is Hitmonlee like super fast or is he not?
What?
Oh yes, avoiding that attack.
Oh, that was a bummer.
My team is obviously not run by a lot of fast Pokemon, as you can probably see. So that kind of sucks in that sense. But
speed-based teams are like kind of old-fashioned feeling for me because I'm so used to playing like big and chunky and bulky.
Yeah. This
time around, and so it's kind of fun because I'm like figuring it out as I go.
Cool. All right, let's see here.
Boy, I really don't know anything about Registeel.
Good, because my moveset is really weird and kind of unconventional, and so I'm just gonna kind of see if this works because I really based it on what I thought you might be doing. So we'll see.
You just block me?
So I use block, you can no longer escape, so you are trapped with me.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna play it safe with Blissey. Blissey, if you guys don't know, is a very, very classic wall, special type wall. So that's a big problem right now. I'm very much trapped with this very, very powerful Pokemon. The reason that Registeel, I think, is in UU is because its typing is pretty much trash. But in this case, with block and stuff, that's crazy. Oh my god, what a...
I figured I would try to block something in because, I mean, Steel type does have a lot... I mean, it doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, but the weaknesses that it does have really kind of knock it out. So, I mean, of course, you're going to switch into your Donphan, so... let's see here. Donphan. I am not ready for this Donphan, so I'm gonna GTFO right now.
Donphan's coming in. I'm going to use the extra turn to set up my own Stealth Rock. I've got Vaporeon to deal with now. That's not my ideal situation, but I've got some ways around it. So we'll see. So we'll see what we can do. This is very like. This puts the way that you fight with Pokemon like in a very weird place. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's not like the way that you normally fight like doesn't really make sense.
Sure. It's unconventional, and when you know what type you're going against, you don't give the same movesets as you normally would when you are fighting just like a battle against, you know, some person.
Yeah, but this idea of only using
automatize.
Yeah,
Automatize.
Autotomize. Autotomize is Vanillix's like signature. I don't know if it's actually its signature move, but it's a very neat move that it has. And what it does is it doubles speed and it actually lowers your weight down by 100 grams.
Like it didn't put heavy slam on that Gigalith then.
Yeah, I
guess.
guess.
He's gone now, so I guess it doesn't.
I guess. I mean, the problem with him is that he doesn't really have a great set for sweeping. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna do what I can here and just kind of try and whittle you down with my like newfound speed here.
Stick around, Muck. Let's do this. All right, let's see here.
Now in my mind, I'm expecting this Muck to be like super.
Koga's Muck.
Yeah, it's just like the worst.
Oh, thank you for.
Ow!
And thank you for at least getting that fire punch out.
So I'm gonna send out a Selgor right now. He's not great. He has Sticky Hold as his ability, which means he can't lose an item. Mm-hmm. But other than that, he's just kind of like a super fast dude.
Yeah, and
his base speed is like 145.
That's pretty cool.
And my whole team is like very, very like fast. And so I'm just like trying to like play the you know the stats game.
My whole team is not super fast, and you know I was gonna set up with a something else with a I can't spoil it, so never mind. So I'm gonna try to switch in here with something that's not gonna get me too dead. So how about this?
Smagus, my boy.
Miss Magius is really cool. I kind of dig the set that I'm running on her. Or him, I guess. I imagine it as a girl because it's like a witch, and that's usually witchy. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of see how this goes. I love using Will-O-Wisp because it just decimates your opponent's attack, which is always a fun thing for me.
Luckily for me, my Selgor is a special attacker, and so I'm just trying to eat this burn up with my Giga Drain here. That first turn, I was kind of expecting that maybe this Miss Magius was going to be tricky, as all ghosts are. But I'm going to try and just kind of weather it just by being able to go first. I can pretty much beat anything. I can pretty much beat anything speed-wise that's thrown out.
Way to go, Miss Magius.
Miss Magius. M-I-S-S. M-I-S-S Magius.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-S Magius. Ooh.
And that is why you always teach your Jolteon Shadow Ball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It is, no, I'm serious. This Jolteon is built after my own, like, personal friend Jolteon that is my best buddy in the entire world. But that's his whole deal, is that he is surprising, he has Shadow Ball, and that's his whole thing. I gotta say, it's not looking great for me right now.
Especially now that I use this next move. Do you know what Magnet Rise does?
I know what Magnet Rise does.
Yeah, I'm immune to ground type moves for a couple of minutes.
A couple of minutes?
I don't know. You know, a couple of turns, 5 to be precise. Oh, Iron Defense on that Donphan. That's pretty good. Oh gosh, that's real good for you. Well, let's see here.
Just gonna do the only thing I know how right now.
Well, we'll see if we can trap you in here. If I switch out on a block, does that mean I can still be in?
I don't use block enough to know. Well, it's not a move that I'm
gonna try it out because I don't think I'm gonna knock out your Donphan with this Registeel. So.
What do you
I'm waiting for you, man.
Oh boy. Okay. Damn. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Why not? See what the deal is. Boom.
Alright, Vaporeon. Vaporeon's got a lot of lasting power. I like her for that reason. So we'll see.
You know, the one good thing about this is that like, because it's only one type, you can't have a double weakness.
That's right.
So that's just kind of what I'm baking on here. Like, Donphan's stats are good to begin with, but you know, he can only do so much, and it's just ridiculous how powerful Vaporeon is.
She's my girl.
For me right now. Donphan's got really good attack and he's got really good defense and it's showing, but there's nothing I can do about it now. So now I'm just gonna do this and we're gonna see how far it takes me.
Well, the Jolteon's not a bad partner to have if it's gonna be your last Pokemon. It's not a bad one to.
Yeah, you know what? I would choose him over any Pokemon any day of the week, any time of the day or night.
Woo!
What's a Walkenberry?
It weakens a super effective move, so I guess I got that wish off, so that's nice. So maybe I can't really pass it on to anybody, so I guess I'll just do what Vaporeon does, which is the Wish Protect set. So I guess I'll get back a little bit of power, but I don't know if that's going to be enough because I still think you're going to outspeed me on this next turn.
Yeah, Jolteon's pretty fast. He's got a base speed about I don't know. His speed's like around 394,
which electric types usually are pretty fast. That's.
Yeah,
and shtick.
And the thing that I don't know if you noticed this about my Jolteon thus far, but he is doing quite a bit of damage.
Right. What do you have it choiced? Or?
Yeah, he's choiced.
Gotcha.
So this is it. This is the best I can do. Trick Room is rough for me because it's really my only advantage. So that's it. That's the game.
Yay, uniqueness!
I don't know why I didn't get so emotionally invested in this battle. I don't know. Maybe it's just the vibe of the room.
Maybe I was worried at the beginning of this battle because these are not types that I often use, really, to be honest with you. The types I would have been much more comfortable with a team of your types.
Well, I don't know. It's super hard to build movesets around very specific Pokemon like that, and so I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't really have access to a lot of stuff. I think what I probably should have done was just kind of ignored the typing for the most part, threw a stab move on there, and forgot about like how those Pokemon are trained normally.
You kind of get in your head a little bit with teams like these.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a totally different sort of thing.
So we're going to be starting up pretty soon with, I don't know if it's next one or the one after, but with Gen 6, so that's exciting.
Yeah, Gen 6 actually starts next week.
So leave your suggestions for our first Gen 6 battle.
The score,
I feel like we do have a couple of good ones.
The score is now 20, it's 13 to 12 in favor of you, right?
Maybe something.
Yeah, I think
because you were with Jimmy last time. I think we were tied.
I think it's 13 to 12 in favor of you. Our stream, for the moment, has become a Patreon exclusive, our weekly stream, which I know some of you might rail against. We only had about 100 people in there per week, and I figure, as far as a bonus for donating $1 goes, it's pretty solid. And if you enjoy coming and you want to drop $1, go ahead. And of course, there's going to be plenty of other streams. Now we have The Office. We're going to stream a little bit more often for free.
It'll be
but there's going to be that weekly stream for Patreon members. Every week, you just got to donate $1 for the week to be able to attend.
Yeah, and you can only do it once. Like if you can make a stream and you donate $1, then you can see that stream, but you don't have to do it the next week if you can't make the stream.
Yeah. There's no.
You can do it on a basis where I want to watch the stream this week, and if you are so inclined to give $1 as well to help our show out, then that's
and honestly,
awesome.
You guys have been doing very, very amazing. We had a great fundraiser on Sunday.
Should we tell them that what we're getting?
What do you mean?
Like what we're able to get with the?
Yeah, we're getting some nice microphones to solve the sort of weird echoing in a room audio problem that we've been having with the Dex. Especially now that we're in this other room where there's a lot more outside sounds.
And then a 3DS capture card, so you should hopefully be seeing some 3DS footage.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that definitively there will be 3DS footage in the very first Gen 6 episode of the Dex.
Great.
Cool,
Great.
right?
Very exciting.
And other than that, it's helping us live in our space a little bit. We had a weird mishap today when we were shooting the Dex. A light fell on my head and broke.
Oh my god, yeah, it was really scary.
And we're gonna. It was.
But now,
I'm
thanks
fine.
to all of you, we can replace the light.
Yeah, I'm fine. We can replace the light.
It's now no longer a crisis when our equipment breaks and stuff. So that's.
We got some drives to help us back up. Yeah, we got some drives to help us back up stuff and all that.
So basically, we love you guys so much. Thank you.
It was awesome. That's that. So this has been another episode of Dex Versus. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I ruled.
Leave your suggestions down below. I've been Alex.
I'm PokeKellz.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.